Hello, everybody, and welcome to GTV. I'm Will Ketterer, and here with me today is Cooper Armacost. We're here to bring you today a semifinal matchup between the Gilman Greyhounds and the Archbishop Spalding Cavaliers. Cooper, both these teams coming into this one off the heels of 9-4 records in the regular season. What can you tell us about this Hounds team so far this year?
Well, yeah, this Hounds team is coming in with a split the season right so far with against Spalding, but one win. But they have the tiebreaker, so they will be hosting this one of two semifinal matches. The other of an undefeated Loyola team is hosting the 7-6 Mount St. Joe in the other matchup tonight. But the keys to success for this Hounds team is really going to be strong serves and strong blocking and really dominating the net and playing their brand of volleyball, staying true to who they are and not letting Spalding change that.
Yeah, Gilman has faced this Spalding team twice in the regular season. They won at home in their first meeting at the beginning of the season, 3-1, but they lost 3-1 away a couple of weeks ago at Spalding. For the Spalding team, the biggest and most important player today is going to be Bryce Roth. I remember I called the game with Jackson, and when they played, Rhodes had 28 kills. He was essentially their entire offense that entire game. And you talked to Bowmaster before the game. He talked about, trying to stop him as going to be a big part of their strategy today.
Semifinal matchup between the visiting Cavaliers of Archbishop Spalding and your Gilman Greyhounds. Before we meet the starters for tonight's game, a word from the MIAA and Gilman schools on sportsmanship. The MIAA encourages and promotes sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. Offensive language, including profanity, racial or ethnic slurs, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, event staff, student athletes, coaches, and team representatives will not be tolerated. Now, let's meet tonight's starting lineup. First, for the visiting Cavaliers. Number 2, Spencer Lawrence. Number 6, Bryce Roach. Number 16, Mateo Marks. Number 5, Alex Penn. Number 15, Nate Bello. Number 13, Michael Villarreal. And number 22, Roman Clement. Spalding is coached by Eric Raymond and is assisted by Katie Estes, Garrett Ferguson, Kyle Church, Stephanie Ford,
Gilman's going to serve first here. Touch the net first. Should be an interesting matchup, Cooper. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited. This should be a good competitive matchup. Both teams obviously have the same record, and they split the regular season series as we stated, so it should be interesting to see who can pull it out here.
First big home playoff game, I believe, for the Hounds in our fall sports. I'm trying to think. I don't think we had. Do we have another home playoff game? I don't think so. I think this might be it.
Yeah, and it seems like we have a big student section starting to grow. As I was talking with freshman or sophomore Zach Zucker, he thinks that'll be a little bit of a factor today, and it'll be good to have the home field advantage for this semifinal matchup, as both teams have their victories against one another at home. So hopefully we can use the home field advantage to our advantage.
You know, Cooper, one thing you could talk about just by looking at these two teams, I mean, look at going to the net right now. I'm pretty sure Gilman has a pretty big height advantage here at the net with Zach and Rohan and Nico. They're all up front, and I think I could safely say that they're all a good couple inches taller than all these Spalding guys.
Yeah, absolutely. And as Mr. Bowmaster said, the key is really going to be the net. They're going to have to get up and block Roth and not try to not let him get a lot of spikes on us.
So to get us going, it'll be Joe Hutzler to serve first. He's served well all year. He likes to throw those knuckleball serves in there, the ones that just have no spin, just kind of drop in there. So Hutzler will kick it off. Sends it in, taken, set up for Roth. Taken down at the net, Ward up to Vesley, comes off the hands of Hen and gets past, and the Hounds will take the first point in this match.
Yeah, and that's just beautifully there from the Hounds, really slowing down Roth's spike there, getting triplet, a nice setup, and then setting it to Rohan and just finishing off with a kill. Good start there for the Hounds.
Hutzler looking to continue the start. Puts it up, taken by Roth. Set back to Roth. Hit hard, met at the net, but it gets down, and Roth gets his first kill of the night.
Yeah, there's nothing much the Hounds can do about that. He's been doing it all season. He's going to continue doing it tonight.
So back to serve is Spencer Lawrence. High throw with some pace, taken well by Triplet. Ward gonna set it up to the outside for Vesley. Hen's hand catches a piece of it, but it comes down on the Spalding side.
Yeah, that's what works for the Hounds, getting into that outside hit of Vesley and having him just slam it home.
Josh Kim's gonna check. Josh Kim and Jonah Thompson, the juniors, gonna check in. And it'll be Jonah Thompson back to serve. No spin on that one. Set Roth again, hit at the net, and still too much as it gets past the Hounds again. Another kill.
It almost seems like the Hounds are making it a little bit too easy for Spalding right now. They're going to have to really limit Roth if they're going to want a chance to win this game.
So Roth back to serve. Sends it high, taken by Triplet. Set up to Kim with some pace, taken by Roth. Ooh, over the basketball net, Roth just gonna tap it on over. Set Thompson, the set fake to Vesley, who's met at the net. Thompson, the set to Kim, who sends it in the back left corner.
Yeah, that's just straight lovely there from the Hounds. Really continuing the fight and getting into that another outside hitter and just slamming it home. Another early substitution for the Hounds. It seems like Coco Bose is going to come in for Rohan Vesley.
Bose is going to come in, and Bose is going to serve. The set to Roth, taken at the net by Zucker, but Triplet, I believe, was unable to get to it. Close to start the first 6 points. We've gone 3-3.
Yeah, and all three of Spalding's points right now are from Roth slamming it home with 3 kills.
Sent over, and that is Roman Cleven, the libero, who sends it out. And that's the first unearned error of the night.
Yeah, that's good vision from Coco Bose letting that out, and good communication by the Hounds bench.
Evan Choi, the libero, to serve. Sends it over, no spin, taken by Roth. Now a hit, didn't catch it full, Hen didn't. Sent over by Triplett, taken by Roth again. Set now, taken well. Said he caught the net, maybe. Yeah, he did. I'm not sure who it was, but Spalding awarded with the point. And it'll be Alexander Hen to serve.
Yeah, that's unfortunate there for the Hounds after really fighting, almost looking like they were about to win that point.
Hen, oh, missed, hit it. Came off the, I think it came off his pinky finger maybe. Second poor service error. Hugh Ward to serve, the senior. Little floater taken by Roth. Set back over, met at the net well, but comes down. Same area it came down before when Triplett wasn't able to get to it. Choi gets on the ground, but he's unable to dig it.
Yeah, that's well done from Nathan Fellows. Not much the Hounds could do if we're just going to let the outside hitters get to the net and really slam it.
Yep, Fellows after the kill. He's going to serve. Ooh, put some pace on it. Well taken by Choi. Now to Eggers, just going to tap it over, and he's met at the net. That was Spencer Lawrence. Brought the roof down. As Spalding takes an early lead, 6-5. Fellows back to serve again. High toss, pace again. Well taken by Choi again. Ooh, just tapped over with a little finesse by Salavara.
Yeah, that's lovely there from Salavara. It really looked like Spalding was expecting a power hit, and he just floats it in there with finesse and just puts it right on the court to get that point for the Hounds.
Rohan Vesley checking in for Coco Bose. It'll be Alex Triplett to serve for the Hounds.
We got a medical timeout here. It looks like something wrong with someone's finger. Both teams are going to huddle on court, discuss the game plans.
I believe that is Spencer Lawrence. Come back into the game, probably just jammed a finger. Triplett serve. Ooh, just a hair long on the left side. Six, 7, so there goes the serve. Set, put over by Salavara. Did it get in? It did.
Yeah, that's well done by Gilman, getting to another kill opportunity, and Salavara well executed there at the end.
Ties it back up, 7-7. Salavara neither time putting a ton of power on it, just kind of giving it a little finesse, finding where the guys weren't. Putting it in the right spot, so Hutzler now to serve. No spin, there's the infamous no spinner. Over to Roth. Oh man, nobody was there, and what a beautiful kill into the backside.
Yeah, and that's his fourth kill. Has half of Spalding's kills right now. He's really taking control early.
Lawrence to serve for the Cavaliers. Good serve taken by Triplett. Set for Eggers. Tries to put it to the other side and just a little long. Biggest lead of the night so far for either team, 9-7 now Spalding leads. Serving again low, and that's the third service error for Spalding.
Seems like both teams are kind of trying to force everything a little bit. A lot of errors here to start with the serve, and then a couple of unforced errors, hitting the ball out.
Thompson checking in, he's gonna serve. The lefty puts it over. Set. Fellows and miss hit again. Well long. So some unforced errors tie it up for the Hounds, 9-9. Thompson again, floater. Over to Hen. Kim was there, couldn't get a piece of it, and just sort of fell into the middle of the court.
Yeah, that's another good look with Spalding, having other people beat Gilman, and that's really going to be one of the keys to success. We know what Roth is going to do, but with other players of the team have to step up.
Roth just sneaks it over the net. Set now to Roth, who sent it with some pace, and Triplet can't handle it. So another kill for Roth, and they extend their lead back up to 2. As the football team comes over now from practice. Roth again to serve. Puts it into the far side. Kim there to handle it. Now Vesley taken well, but a little too much pace to handle for Lawrence, and it goes out.
Yeah, that's beautiful there from Vesley, really putting a ton of pace on it. It almost bounced all the way back over, but well seen by Alex Triplet to let that go out.
Bowes back to serve. Puts it over, no spin on that one. The set to Fellows. Just catches the line in the back, well hit, and they lead again by 2. Ooh, snuck that over. Triplet just taps it over. Here's Roth's gonna set for Fellows, who puts some pace on it, and it gets by Bowes in the back.
Oh, yeah, this is a good start for Spalding here. Gilman's gonna really have to fight, and it seems like Spalding's really making Gilman earn every single point.
The serve now set. Thompson sets to Zucker. Unable to handle it is Roth. And
so that was a great set there, really trying to sneak it up there, and Zook hit it at the highest point. Not really giving Spalding time.
Sneak it on up there.
Yeah, not really giving Spalding time to react on that one.
The libero, Evan Choi, to serve. Sends it over, yep, a little long. First service error for the Hounds tonight.
Second service error
second,
for the
excuse
Hounds.
me. Alexander Henn, who had a couple of service errors in the beginning and just barely catches the net this time. Lucky that got over.
Oh, and it looks like the Spalding bench has a celebration for that. Almost did like a wave over there on the bench.
Henn over. The set to Triplet, who brings the pace, but it's out. And Gilman keeps giving points away. And now the Spalding lead stands at 5. So Henn again, who has an interesting serve, puts it over again, and that's much better this time. A set. Kim with some pace, met at the net by Fellows. Oh, wow, what a way to keep that up, and what a rally so far. Roth gonna send it over. Taken, Thompson the set. Oh, off the head of, oh my goodness. Suga, oh, barely over, what a save. Met at the net by, wow. Wow. That rally left me speechless, oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Both teams fought hard. Gilman fought harder on that point.
It ended with Lawrence meeting Triplet at the net, but it came off just a hair outside, and the Hounds got the best of the Cavaliers in that incredible rally. I have to say, left me absolutely speechless.
Yeah, what a
I don't
rally
even know
that
what to
was.
say.
That was awesome from the Hounds, really getting that point. I wonder if that winning that rally is going to be a little bit of a momentum swing here. Hopefully the Hounds can go on a little bit of a run.
Hugh Ward back to serve for the Greyhounds. Looking to cut this 4-point lead now. Puts it over. Roth takes it. Set to Fellows. Outside. Did Gilman catch a piece of it? They did not. It sailed way long, and they've cut this lead now to 3. 13-16, Spalding leads.
Yeah, unable to keep that one down. It almost looked like it hit the wrong part of his hand there.
Ward again. Taken by Fellows. The set. Met at the net. Roth tries to save it. He does. Set now for Salavaro. Put some pace on it. Nobody there. Roth was back there, but Had a lot of pace on it.
Well, yeah, one thing I've noticed from the Hounds is they're getting to the net and they're doing those short sets that don't go as high and almost catch the Spalding team off guard.
Ward again to serve. Looking to cut deeper into this lead. Now it sits at 2. A set for maybe a little miscommunication there between Roth and Fellows. So now triplet. Looking at Roth, and it's down. And another kill for the Hounds as they've cut this lead now to 1 after that incredible rally.
Yeah, that really was a momentum shift, winning that rally. Getting the student section really involved now as we continue to grow it, and Hounds now winning 4 straight points to cut the lead to 1.
Ward again. Roth takes it. Now the set to Fellows, who hits it, well hit, just catches the corner, and Spalding stops the bleeding. 17-15, they lead now. Nathan Fellows back to serve. High toss. Ooh, little miss hit there.
Yeah, another service error for Spalding.
Almost hit the Gilman bench.
Another service error there for Spalding. They're up to 4 now, so giving Gilman 4 free points here in this semifinal matchup.
Yeah, that's not what you want to have happen, especially in a playoff matchup. Triplet to serve. The set over to Roth on the far side. He's met at the net by Eggers.
Stuffed. Wow. Well done there from Nico Edgars to get there.
So now the Hounds have tied it up, and it's triplet back to serve, looking for the lead. Sent over, just catches a piece of the net. No double hit, they say. Off the libero. Here's the set to Salavara, met at the net well by the Cavaliers. Choi, the set to Vesley. And I think the Cavaliers caught a piece of it at the beginning, but wasn't enough to stop that one as it lands in the back right corner. And the Hounds have finally retaken the lead, 18-17.
Yeah, this has been really good for the Hounds to really wake up after that rally and win going a 7-1 run here.
Triplet again. Taken by Fellows. Now the set to Roth. Met at the net well. Good job to stop that. Now the set to Salavara. He's met at the net. Ooh. Roth able to handle it. Good job doing so. Fake now to Eggers. Oh, great dig by the libero. Now again it's Roth, and really great play from Spalding there, and Roth is hyped about it. It's 18-18.
Yeah, it seems like they're starting to figure out what Gilman's plan is in the middle, trying to get that short set. Seems like Spalding's kind of sitting there. Almost worked there again, but Spalding able to survive that point and bring this game back square.
The serve. Sent over, taken by Triplet. Now over to Vesley. Did it go long? Ooh, just a little long.
Yeah, that's a very close call there. You guys just respect the call. Could have gone either way, but it calls it out.
Very close
there for the Hounds.
Was well hit. Spalding again to serve. Now they've retaken the lead. High serve taken by Choi. Now Vesley again, taken well by Fellows. Ooh. Wow, well saved by Fellows. Again, Vesley. Fellows this time is unable to dig it.
Yeah, they might have stopped him the first time, but you can't really stop Rohan Vesley on a spike twice. Well done there from Rohan to keep fighting and get the kill.
I thought Spalding was out of it when Marcus, number 16, mishit that one, but really good job by Fellows, but wasn't able to save the last one. So here's Salavara with some pace to Cleven. Now Roth met at the net, but it goes out onto the right side.
Yeah, the Hounds got to it, but unable to redirect it into the court.
We're approaching the end, but it might go further. Only 1 point separates these two teams. Spalding leads by 1, 2019. And here's Lawrence to serve. Kolmu checks out, and Hen checks on. Put up, handled by Triplet. Now Vesley gonna take it at the net, and it came off the arm of Hen and went to our side, so Gilman tied it up again. 20 apiece here in the first set in this MIAA volleyball semifinal matchup. Jonah Thompson, the junior, back to serve for the Hounds. Serve taken by Cleveland. Now the set to Roth, who puts some pace on it, but a little too much. And it goes out the back as Gilman retakes the lead, 21-20.
Yeah, well seen there by the Hounds.
That's a rare error there from Roth. Thompson again, good serve. The set, Roth again, he's gonna do it again. Caught the antenna, yeah, he did. No, I'm gonna say double hit maybe. Interesting. Thought he might have caught the antenna.
Yeah, and 7 kills here for Roth. Really taking control of this one early.
Roth again to serve. No spin on that one, taken well by Choi. Thompson set to Kim. Puts some pace on it. Well met at the net by Hen. Good hit from Roth, taken by Triplet. Triplet just gonna send it over. The set to Fellows on the outside. Well taken by Triplet, what a dig. Set again, Roth, ooh, little fake and a little finesse from Roth as he takes a lead for Spalding.
Yeah, that's his first finesse here from the game, so Hound's expecting the power that he's gone with throughout the first bit of tonight, but gets with the finesse, and now Gilman's gonna take a timeout.
That's well done. That's Roth's 6th kill of the night. We'll take a quick break.
8th kill of the night there.
8th kill of the night. We'll take a quick break. The Cavaliers lead 22-21 at the top of the first set. Back for the end of this first set here in the MIAA volleyball semifinal match. The Cavaliers lead by 1 over the home Gilman Greyhounds, 22-21, 25 to win it.
And now Gilman's student section is really starting to fill up the bleachers and fill up the path in between.
And we filled up here a little bit. We were worried coming into this one at the start. It's a little empty, but they have filled out and showed out. So here's Roth, taken by Triplet. Set to Thompson. Zucker is met at the net. Kim comes off the hand, and Cleveland is unable to get there as the Hounds tie it up off of a Kim kill.
Student section loves that one out of the timeout. Now we're tied at 22.
Big time for the Hounds. Reset came out of the timeout well. Sometimes we see teams not do so great out of the timeout, but the Hounds have tied it up, and it's Coco Bose to serve. Over. Taken by Fellows. Now the set back to Fellows. Well met at the net. Set again to Fellows with a little finesse, but Gilman's ready for it. Kim again hit the part of the net, and it's in, and the Hounds have retaken the lead. 2 more to win it.
Well, yeah, that seems like the timeout by Coach Diego has really been beneficial, winning 2 points out of it and really stopping all of Spalding's short bit of momentum.
Yeah, and you know what? We don't always see that. Sometimes timeouts, you know, teams still come slow out of timeouts, but this has been a good job for the Hounds to come out strong as Bose serves again. Taken by Fellows. Now the set to Roth. Catches a piece of the net. Well saved by Triplet. Kim just going to tap it over. Set. Roth puts some pace on it. Great job by Choi to be there. Oh, great dig by Thompson. Can somebody get it over? Bose. Oh, just catches the net. And that ties it up again, 23-23.
Yeah, it almost looked like that first kill attempt by Roth. Almost looked like he mishit a little bit. Second one hit it much cleaner, and then Hen was able to put it in for the kill.
Cleveland sends it over. Thompson takes it, and great job. Triplet gets it past Cleveland on the left side, and 1 point away from taking a hard-fought first set. And the crowd holding up the ones. They're ready for it. Choi to serve for the first set. Sends it over, taken by Cleveland. Set to Roth. Ooh, well taken. Thompson gets it. Choi Oh, he couldn't get it over. Oh, man. Takes a hard fall, too, and that ties it up 24-24.
Yeah, that's really good effort there from Jonah Thompson. Evan Troy just barely unable to get it over the net.
Got to win by 2. Hen puts it over. He's had some serve struggles. Good job there to do it. Triplet just going to send it over. Oh, and just a little miss hit. Just trying to get it over and couldn't do it. So now the tables have turned and Spalding is a point away from taking the first set.
Yeah, this would really be upsetting. Phil Gilman, and it looks like Coach Jago's going to take his second time out of the set to really have Gilman lock in and hopefully capitalize and come back to win this set.
Cooper, it's been a good first set. I think it's been pretty close. Anything else on the first set? I mean, it's been a good one.
Well, I feel like both teams are still kind of getting their feet on the ground and really starting to feel other teams out. We had that big rally in the middle that I feel like was a little bit of a turning point in this set to really amp up the energy. But I still think there's a lot of energy to come in the later sets. I think this will be a very entertaining matchup between these two close teams.
Yeah, that run all started with that amazing point that certainly left me speechless. I didn't even know what to say. Everything was going so fast. It was a great point, and it kind of spurred, Hounds won it, and it kind of spurred a little run, made this set a little closer. Spalding was up by 5 at one point, or maybe 6. Now the Hounds are down by 1, and Spalding is a point away from taking a hard-fought first set. But it'll be Hen back to serve, who's had some struggles. They need him now. They need him big. No. And that is a huge service error, as it now gives Gilman the serve and a chance now to bring it back.
Yeah, those are the types of errors you cannot make in a semifinal matchup. That's the difference between winning and losing games. And I almost wonder if that's going to be a factor later tonight. If the service errors are going to continue, will that come back to haunt either Spalding or Gilman?
Kim going to send it over. Roth takes it. Might have been a little long. Fellows sends it over into the right spot. And Spalding a point away again.
Yeah, Fellows was loving that one. Really animated after that big point there for Spalding. They take a 1-point lead.
Fellows is going to be the one to serve.
Yeah, he's had a couple of really powerful serves here today. I wonder if he's going to go for it or if he's just going to play it a little bit safe.
And a couple with too much power. He is going to just play it safe. Just sneaks it over. Roth takes advantage. Great play from Bryce Roth. And Spalding takes the first set by 2, 27-25. Cooper, what did you think of the first set?
Well, yeah, 9 early kills from Roth, really taking control of this game. But I still think the Hounds have a lot of hope and are going to eventually win. It looks like there's some confusion on the bench switching here right now. Wonder what's going on out there. Looks like Spalding did not want to switch benches, but it seems like they normally do after every set.
How about that? A third of their points were Roth kills. That's pretty amazing. We'll step aside. We'll be back in a couple minutes for the start of the second set. And the Hounds are down 1-0 to the Spalding Cavaliers. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the second set of the MIAA Volleyball Semifinals. It's the Greyhounds and the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers got the better of the Hounds in the first set. We'll see what happens in the second set. It was a very contentious, it was a great first set. Bryce Roth totaled a third of all the Cavaliers' points. Cooper, what else was important in this set for the Spalding victory?
I feel like the quarter of Spalding's points from Roth, but I feel like that's kind of expected. Gilman's going to know that Roth's going to be amazing and he's going to get a lot of points. But I feel like the key for Gilman is they're going to have to limit what the other players on Spalding do. They're going to have to take advantage when the other players of Spalding have the attempted kills and then really try to jump on Spalding.
And, you know, there were a lot of unforced errors from the Cavaliers there. The serve from Lawrence comes in. The set, Egger's just going to finesse one over. Roth was there, but he couldn't get it back over. Gilman takes the first point of the second set.
Yeah, it's gonna start from Gilman to win the first point. Set a good tone for the set.
Yeah, like I was saying, a lot of unforced errors for Spalding. I think if this Gilman team wants to take this set, they're going to have to do a little bit more. They had a solid first set, but you know they couldn't really get anything going at the end. Thompson, taken by Cleveland. It gets over. A little miscommunication between Zucker and Besley.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they were expecting that one to slip on over. I thought they thought that it was short.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to get over either.
A little bit of luck there for Spalding. A little bit of unluckiness for the Hounds.
Roth to serve. Taken by Kim. It's Kim with this. Just tried to put some pace on it. Tried to get the kill. Just a little long.
Yeah, talking about the unforced errors, that's an early unforced error there for the Hounds.
Roth again to serve. Taken by Triplet. Kim gonna send it over, hit well at the net, well taken again by Kim. Rohan just gonna send it on over, taken by Roth. Now back to the other side, Hen is met at the net by Kim. Well, they say they're gonna hit it. I think they got a couple of extra hits there on the Spalding side. Spalding disagrees. Didn't look like they had an extra hit in there, but apparently they did. That ties the game up.
Looks like Spalding's asking the ref what they did on that one.
I think Lawrence, they're gonna say it hit Lawrence twice. I don't know, I couldn't see, the ref was sort of blocking it. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, but either way, it'll be Gilman's point as we're tied 2-2 early here in the second set.
Yeah, as me and Jackson always like to talk about, you can argue all you want, but the call is ultimately the call. Bose sends it over, taken by Cleveland. Now the set for Roth, and man,
Now
brings the house down, and just nothing Bose can do.
Now that is just what he does. Elevates, gets so high up in the sky, and then just slams it home. Hounds are gonna really have to try to fight and somehow crawl away out of that.
Back to serve is libero Cleveland. Sends a light one over, taken by a Triplet. Ooh, Zucker with the little finesse at the net. And taken, and a great job, met at the net by Kim and Zucker.
Yeah, it's well done from Zucker, putting in a good shift there before getting subbed out by Salavara.
That was Fellows that was met at the net by those two. So Choi gonna serve. Sends a floater over. Fellows met at the net again. Oh, great dig by Choi, amazing. Hen, miss hit by Hen on the side.
I talked with Michael Jenga before the game, and he said one of the keys is diving for every play. And from Evan Choi there, diving out for that to get the dig is just crucial here.
That was
and the Hounds
an
going to
amazing
have to do
dig.
that for every play if they really want to
It was
pull this one out.
phenomenal. Phenomenal dig by Choi, and he's gonna serve. Oh, Roth misplayed it. I think he thought it was going long, and it caught the back edge, as that's an ace for the Hounds.
Yeah, I don't really know what Spalding was doing there. I feel like if that kind of seemed like it was going to be close, and better just to risk it and play on than rather waste a point and just give it away.
Choi to serve. Taken by Fellows. The set back to Fellows. Did it hit? They're gonna say it did. Oh, they're gonna say it came off a Hound at the net. That cuts the lead back to 1.
Yeah, it looks like the student section's really starting to fill up. We have 8 full rows of bleachers packed with students here.
You'll love to see that. So Hen, who had some serving struggles, does get it over this time. Set, Salavara met at the net. Now the set to triplet. Fellows couldn't get a hold of it. Extends the lead back to 2 for the Hounds.
Well worked there by the Hounds. Way to get the point and go up 2 here early.
So now it'll be Hugh Ward back to serve. Sends it on over, taken by the libero, Cleveland. The set for Fellows, who's met at the net. Lawrence sends it over. Choi up, and Triplet just puts it over. Well saved over there. Oh, Roth tries to kick it over. Tried to save it, but no way to get it back over. It'll be the Hounds' point. They lead by 3, and it will be a Spalding timeout. They're going to try to stop the bleeding here early in the second set.
Yeah, that's an early timeout there from Spalding. I almost kind of curious to see maybe if they would have let that go 1 or 2 more points to see if the players could get that back. And now the talk it over chance started from the Hounds.
Great to see it. As we said at the top, the only home playoff game this year for the Hounds in the fall season. So very important that we have a good student section here, and you talked about it. Got it. What? Almost 9 full rows now? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9? Am I counting that right? Water polo teams here, a lot of them. Got soccer here, got football, got everybody. Oh. Yeah, water polo was the only other team that hosted a home playoff game. My mistake on that.
Yeah, all good there. And they did end up bringing home their AA
They did bring
champions.
up.
So I wonder if that'll correlate here, and hopefully the Hounds can bring it home again. Because they are the defending champions. They did bring it home last year.
They had an amazing team last year. Had a bunch of very important seniors that left, but a lot of this team's still intact, I think. Especially some of their big guys up front. Anyway, Hugh Ward serves, taken by Cleveland. Roth sends it over, and Hugh Ward just unable to get a hold of it, and it flies by his hand. 7-5 now the Hounds lead.
Here once again, team coming out hot out of the timeout and winning the first point.
Fellows serve. Had some good spin on it. It was coming down. Triplet forced to just send it over. Taken by Fellows. Lawrence the set to Roth, who puts a little bit too much pace on it this time, and the Hounds lead is back up to 3.
Yeah, that's good there from the Hound. Seems like that might have been the first error for Roth here today. Had a pretty clean first set, but makes a mistake here in the second.
Triplet serve. Ooh, just gonna tap it on over, Lawrence does. Set to Salavara, taken by Cleveland. Comes out a little low and hits the floor as the Gilman lead up to 4 now, 9-5 in the second set.
Yeah, I'm a little curious why Spencer Lawrence did that. Instead of using the third hit, it tried catching Gilman off guard and certainly did not. And Gilman wins that point.
Lawrence sends it high into the air. Roth with some pace met at the net. Tough to handle when there's that much pace on it. It was Salavara and Eggers there on the right side. And the serve goes to the Cavaliers now. Roth, by the way, has not come out of this game, and he didn't when they played Gilman early in the season, and I don't expect him to now. Tap. Eggers, was it caught at the net? No, they say. But it might have caught a piece, didn't.
Hound student section continuing to grow, and it looks like the #1 Gilman Greyhound superfan, JD, has arrived here.
He was here at the beginning.
Oh,
I think
my
he just
bad.
went to the bathroom, but he's been here the whole
Yeah,
way. He
he's
said
back.
hi to me before we started.
#1 fan here for
Oh,
Gilman.
yeah. A set to Vesley with some pace.
Yeah, there's nothing Spalding can do there. Once we get Rohan isolated on that far side, no one is stopping that.
Hounds lead 3, 10-7. Hutzler checks in, and he'll check in to serve, as he usually does. Joe Hutzler, one of the better servers on this team, sends the famous no spinner in there. The set to Roth. Tried to put some finesse, well met at the net by the Hounds. Hutzler, the set. Oh, it's going to get over, though, and good play from Lawrence there to pick it up. And no Hound was able to get to it.
Yeah, although Spalding is making some substitutions, it seems like Gilman's bench is much more of a crucial part to who they are, as they make a lot of substitutions here and really go almost 10 deep here.
Yeah, they're definitely a very deep squad, that's for sure. Spencer Lawrence to serve for the Cavaliers.
Really taking his time.
Yeah, student section starting to get a little rowdy.
Oh, it seems like there might be a problem with the substitution there from the Hounds.
Talking it over with the scorers table over there.
Seems like the problem solved, and here we go.
Lawrence sends it high up in the air and gets way too far down on it, sends it right into the net.
Yeah, it's another service error there from Spalding. They're up to...
It's their first service error, I believe, of the set, but 6th of the match.
Yep.
Thompson comes in to serve for the Hounds. Another one of the good service players. The lefty, taken by Cleveland. Set to Roth. Choi. Now to Vesley, and it caught a piece of Roth. I think it was going out anyway, but Hounds will take a 4-point lead.
Oh, almost. Roth really frustrated after that one. He really shook the net.
Yeah, he did.
It's not really the best sportsmanship here, but I guess it's going to be allowed.
He's an emotional guy, Roth. Ooh, caught a piece of the net. Lawrence sends it high into the air. Fellows takes it. Good job by Choi. Now Triplett with some pace. Well taken by Lawrence. Roth to Fellows. Oh, great job.
Yeah,
what a kill.
That's good there from Spalding to fight back and get a point, almost end a little bit of a Hounds run.
Nobody was able to get there. Thompson and Lawrence were, or excuse me, Thompson and Triplett were all the way stretched out and couldn't even get to it.
It's good to see that effort there from the Hounds.
So Roth to serve. Just gonna send it over. Puts it to Kim, who tries to put some pace on it. Can they get it? Great job by Triplett. What an effort.
Wow.
Oh, Thompson just mishit it. That's okay. That's what
really good effort there from Triplett and Choi.
Amazing effort from Triplett. I thought there was no way he was going to get to that.
Yeah, that was really good from the Hounds, showing a lot of heart early.
Well done by Spalding, though. They've cut this lead now to 1, 12-11, and it's Roth to serve. A set to Kim again, who gets some pace on it. Handled by Spalding. Now Roth. Great job by Triplett, by Triplett. But to no avail. And that is going to tie it up.
Yeah, a little bit unlucky there. It seemed like Rohan was definitely going to be getting there, but it did hit the ref stand. So a little bit unlucky there for the Hounds.
Roth excited about this. 12-12 now. At the second set. Sends it high and over. Thompson just going to set it right at the net for Zucker. Well taken by Spalding. Fellows, men at the net. Set to Triplett. Oh, just was trying to bring it down on the left side with a little finesse and brings it a little too far down. And that will give Spalding the first lead, or their second lead, since it was 2-1 at the beginning of this set. But it's been a little bit.
Here's Roth again, not a single service there, really calmly putting it over.
Yeah, he's going to serve till they lose a point. And Kim was met at the net, but it comes down on Spalding's side, and that ties the game right back up. Good job by Kim.
Yeah, that's well worked there for the Hounds, getting the block.
So now the Hounds get the serve back, and it's Bose. Roth takes it. The set. And over. Good job by Thompson to dig it. Kind of gets in the way of Choi, but good job by Kim just to send it back over. Now the set to Fellows, and he caught the top of his hand and sent it well long on the right side, and the Hounds retake the lead.
Yeah, a little bit unlucky there for Spalding. Really played it nicely, and just a little bit of a mistake there from Fellows there.
Bose sends it over. Cleveland takes it. And the set to Fellows, who's well met at the net by Zucker. Great job. Great defense from the Hounds there.
Yeah, Zach Zucker, one of the younger guys on the team, but he's really made an impact early with a couple blocks and a couple kills here for the Hounds.
He's certainly their youngest regular, or at least their youngest starter. He's the only sophomore on the floor right now. Bose, the senior, sends it over. Oh, just a little low. Their first service error of the set. Third of the match. Cleveland, the libero, to serve. He's going to send it over. Thompson, the set to Triplet. Met at the net, but it comes down on the Cavaliers' side. 16-14, the Hounds lead.
Well done there by Triplet, just to hit hard at the Spalding wall and try to get a deflection. And it hits down. And now Zucker will check out. Salavaro will check in.
Choi, the libero, serve. Sends it over, taken by Fellows. Now Roth. He was met at the net, but nobody was able to do it. Nobody was able to get to it. And even met at the net didn't slow it down enough.
Yeah, one thing about Roth's game is he really gets really high up, and he's able to really elevate and really hit down on it, so he can really just pick a spot and just aim there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Doesn't really have a problem of hitting it into the net.
The set to Kim. Did it come around the antenna? Spalding thinks so. Met at the net. Salavara meets him at the net. Spalding unhappy. It looked like it hit the antenna. I thought Kim's ball went around the antenna.
It certainly
Spalding thinks so too. It looked like it hit the antenna.
Either the antenna or like the corner of the net, but don't really know what happened there, but it seems like the Hounds might have been a little bit lucky there.
Spalding very unhappy about that call.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit of a break for the Hounds.
Hugh Ward gonna serve, just sends a little floater in there. Handled to Fellows, met at the net again, the Hounds meet him. Good play there, Fellows just sends it over. Triplet, tries to finesse it, it was met at the net. And did it get down, inbounds? Oh, they're gonna say it came off the Hounds. Ref's talking it over. For now, it stands at a Spalding point. They're going to have a quick conversation about it.
This is the way this game's supposed to be played. They gotta be on top of it.
They are going to give Gilman the point, as I thought they would. It came out of bounds on the Gilman side. The original call was that it had come off of a Gilman player at the net, but they're going to say it never came off a Gilman player.
I think that's the right call there.
I agree. It didn't look like it was ever altered its course when it was coming down on the Gilman side. So that extends the Gilman lead to 3 as they're 7 points away.
And that's good officiating there, coming in, talking together, and really getting both angles and then making a decision.
Spalding coach talking it over. They're certainly unhappy about the last 2 calls, one of which probably should have gone their way, the other that probably shouldn't have. Or I guess it didn't go their way either time, but the other one is definitely in favor of Gilman. So Hugh Ward going to serve. Is set to Fellows. Met at the net again. Another great roof. They're bringing the house down, the Hounds are, as they bring the lead up to 4.
Yeah, the Hounds are really starting to build momentum. I wonder if this home court is really getting to this Spalding team, as it looks like they're almost on the verge of falling apart here in the second set.
Spalding coach having another chat with the ref.
Yeah, a lot of emotions on this Spalding side. They're gonna have to really keep calm and hopefully, for their sake, keep their feelings inside.
Ward gonna serve. A set to Fellows, who's met at the net again this time. Didn't come down on the correct side, and it's 19-16, Hounds lead.
Yeah, that's a good point from Spalding to kind of stop a little bit of a run that Gilman was going on, but hopefully the Hounds can get right back on a run and hopefully end the second set.
Yep, Fellows sends it over. Ward with the set to Salavaro, who just kind of finesses it on over. Can he save it? Bose does. Can he get it over? Hugh Ward, he does. Wow, what a great save from Coco Bose. Roth, again, he's met at the net. Thought it might have been a carry. Met at the net again. Did it come in bounds? It did not. Roth playing at the net, and he's excited after that one as he's cut the lead to 2.
And it looks like he just did a whole lap around his half of the court there with emotion. And now the lead of the Hounds is cut to 2 as we go to a timeout, and we will take a short break here.
Back after the Gilman timeout. And the Cavaliers cut this lead from 1915 back to 1917. And it's Fellows back to serve. They lead this match, Spalding. They got the better of Gilman in the first set. The set, the triplet gets on the floor in front of Fellows.
Well done there from Triplet. And for the Spalding team, 85% of their kills are from Roth and Fellows. So for this town, the Hounds are going to have to try to force other people on this Spalding team to beat them.
Absolutely, they are. And it hasn't been all Roth. I mean, he's only got, how many kills this set? 2? 4 kills, which I guess that isn't that many for him.
Yeah, that's
The
a very
set.
high standard.
Here's Roth, met at the net by Eggers. Lawrence just taps it over. The set to Triplet, just a little finesse, taken by Cleven. Hit by Roth, Vesley on the floor to save it, and unable to do so. 20-18 now the Hounds lead. As it'll come back to the Cavaliers, and they'll serve. Cavaliers serve. The set to Vesley, who's met at the net. Set, Salavaro, ooh, little finesse, and it hits the deck. 21-18.
Well done there by Salavaro, really catching the Spalding off sides with the finesse there.
Definitely caught the Cavaliers off guard, that's for sure. Salavaro back to serve, 4 points from a second set victory. Another close set.
Yeah, but I feel like it's still in the second set. I feel like both teams still have a lot to show. It doesn't really seem like there's too much energy. I don't think we're at like our climax in energy yet.
Oh, energy I think is there. I just think these are two closely matched teams. I think these are two similar teams, and they're just having a close match because they're, you know, very similar in skill. I think this is, I would expect this to continue for the rest of the match, these close sets.
Looks like there's another confusion with either the score or maybe timeouts or something.
I think they're,
Looks
I think
like
a substitution.
Maybe a
I think
substitution.
they're confirming a substitution. The ref talks it over with the scorer's table. Long conversation with the scorer's table.
Yeah, I wonder what's going on over there.
Now going over to the Spalding side. Must have been a Spalding substitution they were a little confused about.
And hopefully this can get solved quickly so we can get back to the action here at Gilman School.
So out of the short break, the Hounds section of parents and students ready to go.
Still some confusion over there by the score table. Wonder
Just
if it is.
confirming.
If this is all over a substitution. I'm kind of curious why it's taking so long. Looks like it is a substitution though, as the ref is looking over at the Spalding players on the court. This is really kind of starting to drain the life out of the event a little bit.
Chase.
Slowing it down, that's for sure.
Chase.
As it looks like a lot of basketball players coming into this team section from our first week of tryouts here.
Jess. Get a cheer going or something. Cheer. Get a cheer going or something. Get the crowd going.
Now the crowd's really starting to get involved, hopefully trying to bring the life back.
Gonna try to not let the life sort of drain out of the arenas. We've had a long pause at this point. I'm not sure what's going on down there at the scorer's table, what they can't seem to sort out as we finally get back to play. No, maybe not. Maybe not finally back to play yet. Son of a gun.
Looks like she's explaining it over to Coach Diego, and then hopefully we can get back to it. I don't know what's going on here. And
All right.
And we're back.
We're back now. We're back. Here we go. After a long pause, I think at least 2 timeouts worth of a pause. Here's Salavara. Serve, and it's a little long to start.
Well, it seems like out of that stoppage, everyone in this gym is cheering, really trying to bring the life back to this semifinal matchup. And now a substitution. Looks like there's more confusion over there. Oh, we're good. Hopefully we can get the pace going and have a good end to the set.
22-19. Lawrence to serve.
I think they added the point to the wrong team there.
No. And did it get down? It did. 22-20 now.
Now it looks like there's trouble with the score.
Yeah, I thought it was 21. I'm not sure what we have. What?
I don't know what's going on though. The life out of this semifinal matchup is really starting to be drained.
Let me play. You're gonna say scoreboard's correct? Seemed like it was correct. I don't remember what the score was. We had such a long break. A lot of confusion here in this second set. We really slowed it down. We've slowed down the pace here big time. It's like the last 2 minutes of a football game. It's really like an hour long.
Yeah, it definitely feels that way. And it's been like 2 points in like,
You know, volleyball's usually a pretty fast-paced game, too.
yeah, it's like
We
2
don't
points
have-
in like
we don't
7
have
or
as-
8 minutes here.
Fans starting to get a little unhappy with the length of the stoppages. I think they're going to make a correction with the scoreboard. I think you're right, Cooper. I thought it was 20. I thought it was 21-18.
Seems like the fans think the score is right and think we should just get playing here.
I don't even know. I don't even remember. We had such a long pause to start.
Seems like everyone in this
God.
arena has
we
really
gotta look
lost
at-
it and has no idea what is happening.
I think the ref is now reviewing the points, maybe? I mean,
don't
we could
know.
take wild guesses all night, Cooper, at what is going on down there.
Well, yeah, I guess this is a good moment to say that tomorrow, if you're a Gilman
Huge
fan
game.
or a Gilman student, please make it out to McDonough for a semifinal varsity soccer game. I think the Hounds can do it.
I could say, I mean,
This team with Coach Watson just feels like a different vibe. It just feels like a new era of Gilman soccer really could
against
come up.
against arch rivals, McDonough. At
Yep.
McDonough.
Payback for the football game.
Yeah, we need it. 31-0 was not the way we wanted that to go. But
And
I think the soccer team can reverse that as the fans have sat
Yeah, and it
down
would be a
now.
very good start to the new era of Gilman
Oh,
soccer.
all right, so they've corrected the scoreboard.
21-20.
21-20, that's what we
Seems like
thought
might
it
be
was.
Back, student section sat down.
Now they're going to get back up. Yep, right back up.
Right back up.
Here we go again. Lawrence, so
And-
now the lead is 21-20. I believe that was the right score anyway.
Here we go.
Lawrence just sends a floater into the back. Taken. Here's Vesley, who's just going to tap it over. Cleven with the set. The Fellows, who put some pace on it, but it's long in the back.
Yeah, well seen there by Triplett, letting it go by and letting it land out of bounds to get the point out of the long stoppage.
Well,
And
so
the score ends up being 22-20 anyways. So now it looks like there's more confusion. What is going on over there?
Oh my goodness. All right, so score didn't matter anyway. Now it's 22-20 again. And Thompson, the lefty, to serve. Puts it into Cleven. The set from Lawrence to Roth, who's just going to tap it over. Taken by Triplett. The set, or the hit over. Zucker met at the net by Roth. Great job by Roth.
Roth's just stuffed Zach there. Almost seems like the sophomore didn't really see him there. But still good showing here from the sophomore Zach. So they're playing pretty well.
So the Gilman lead cut back to 1. 22-21 here at the dying embers of the second set as Roth serves. I guess they're not so dying embers because it's so close. So Kim with a good set, or with a good hit over.
Seems like that might have been out there.
Oh, Vesley's little, just tries to finesse it over. It came off the hand of Cleven over there. It went out of bounds, so the Hounds lead back up to 2, 23-21. 2 points from tying this one up at 1 set apiece.
Yeah, now this is a huge point for the Hounds to hopefully get the lead to 3.
Coco Bose back to serve. Sends it over. Oh, miss hit by Cleven.
That cannot happen.
That's a poor error.
That's
there.
unlucky there for Spalding, and now the Hounds win a crucial point to get it to 1. Student section really getting in his ear for there, and Spalding's going to take a timeout.
Great job. They forced a timeout.
That's a good timeout there from the Spalding coach. Really seems like the student section for Gilman was going to take control and basically give Gilman that last point to get the sets all squared. But we'll have a short break here, and we'll be back shortly.
All right, Gilman a point away, 24-21 from taking this second set. We've had a couple of long stoppages that have broken up this set. But Coco Bose looks to end it here for the Hounds and tie this one up at a set apiece. So here we go. Coco Bose sends it over, taken by Cleven. Roth high in the air to Fellows. Choi there to take it. The set to Triplett. Gets a piece of the net. It never got over, I don't think.
That's off red. No, it went off red.
Oh, and I think that went off Spalding there. I think that should have been Gilman's point.
I don't think that ever hit a Spalding player. I thought that caught the net.
I didn't really see an antenna hit, if that's what they're calling.
I thought it caught the net anyway. I thought it was on the Gilman side the whole way, and it never got over to the other side.
Yeah, they're going to discuss this, but I don't really know how they're going to be able to change the call from here. But I think they should have let that play out a little bit, right?
I thought it never went over to the other side.
So it
I
would have
don't
been a
think
fourth
they were
hit in
calling.
Spalding's
Yes,
point.
I think that's what happened. I don't think a Spalding guy ever touched it at the net. Is what I think happened.
Seems like
Because
that.
he didn't call antenna. He
Looked like he was
went
like
with
swinging his
what do you
flag a
call
little
it?
bit. I don't know what he
Yeah.
called.
Having a talk over there with Coach Diego.
Right, it seems like. Oh! I don't know what that call was, but that is a point for Gilman, and that is a win in the second set, and now we are all squared at 1 set apiece here going into the third set.
Whoa, so that was sort of a crazy second set.
Yeah.
Lot of
I don't know what's
delays.
going on with the officiating, but they have to take control of the game. They have to.
It's been so slow. Like, I don't know. Whatever. Gilman has tied it up at a set apiece, 1-1. Student section's hyped. We'll be back for the start of the third set in this close MIAA volleyball semifinal. We'll be back in just a moment. All right. After a little bit of a slow and very contentious second set, Gilman tied it up 1-1. And let's see what can happen here in a very decisive third set.
Yeah, and it seemed like that second set there kind of drained the life out of this arena.
They brought it
The
back.
student section really has to make an effort to really try to bring it back and get this Gilman team through to the finish line here, and hopefully be able to make it to the final where they will face the winner of the undefeated Loyola versus the 7-6 Mount St. Joe.
And you know what? I think Gilman did a good job of holding Bryce Roth in check there. He only had 4 kills compared to his 8, or his, excuse me, his, I guess he had, yeah, compared to his 8 in the last.
Yeah, I feel like if you were neutral there in that set, you wouldn't really like know that Roth is as good as he is. So I think that's well done by the Hounds.
Yeah, they did a lot of good
Kinda
job
controlled him
of
there.
blocking him at the net. I think we did a really good job of handling it well at the net when it came. Still some confusion before we can get started here.
Looks like she figured it out with all the substitutions. And it looks like we're about to start here in the third set. Looks like Hutzler is going to be the first to serve for the Hounds. Hopefully we can get this set more fast-paced instead of that long stoppage in the second set.
Hutzler to serve. Little mistaken from Fellows. Roth sends it over, and almost like he could hear us, he gets the first point on the board for Spalding with a kill.
Yeah, it's well done getting back involved. If you're Spalding, they really got to get his rhythm going and get Roth almost into like a takeover mode.
They're going to try, so Spencer Lawrence back for the Cavaliers. High throw. Caught a piece of the net taken by Vesley. Back to Vesley, who sends it over the net.
Well,
And gets down on the floor, 1-1.
well done there from Vesley. One thing I've noticed is that Spalding is trying to go in with a lot more power on the serve. And it seems like it's coming back to haunt them because they've had a lot of service errors, and sometimes it hits the net and kind of slows down for the Hounds. As the Hounds and both for Spalding have gone for more just simple serves, getting it across, really getting the play started.
Yeah. So here's Thompson, sends a solid serve in there to the libero. Taken. Roth with pace. Did it stay in? Did it stay in?
And there's like, they don't know what, they didn't point. What's the call?
Are you going to give
And
it
they
to the
gave the
Hounds?
point to the Hounds. It looks like they have set pieces, but it looks like they're not really doing the best job of communicating to each other.
It was a good hit from Roth. It was just a little long on that left side.
Come on, guys! Let's get it together out there!
And they don't know what's happening. Now looks like the ref is explaining it to the scores table over there. It's really just destroying the rhythm of the game. Yeah, this is just. Yeah, and the fans are not enjoying
fans,
this,
yeah.
and as they
Fans are
should,
not enjoying
as they
it.
should.
Yeah, I
they should.
completely agree.
This is awful.
This is ridiculous how slow this is.
They gotta just take control of the game and stick with the call that they're gonna call.
I usually don't like to criticize the refs, Cooper, but I mean, when we're looking at pace of play here, this is sort of ridiculous. I mean,
They're just slowing the game down. Like you gotta, like bad calls are gonna happen. They have to just stick with the call that they're gonna make.
yeah. Making bad calls is one thing, but making calls and then having to talk them over for 4 minutes. So here's Thompson, sends it over, taken by Cleven. A set from Lawrence. Roth, a good kill. Unable to take it over there was Thompson. And that ties it up at 2-2. And it'll be Roth back to serve for the Cavs.
Yeah, it's felt like almost 5 minutes here in this third set, and there's only been 4 points. So
Yeah, that's not typical for volleyball. Usually a very quick game. Roth sends it over. Thompson, the set to Kim, who's met at the net, and it comes back out of bounds. That was Barrick McDevitt there who met him.
and Billy Smythe over there on the Gilman bench is really loving every point that the Hounds win, showing 100% heart and drive for the bench, and really trying to set an example maybe for those younger guys.
He's a great guy, Billy. He's always been a great vibes guy. He's got great vibes.
Absolutely.
Sends it up. Fellows with some pace. Great job there by
What a
Thompson.
dig
to
by
dig it.
Thompson.
Amazing. Met at the net is Fellows. The set, little miscommunication. Sent over, and the miscommunication for the Hounds. Nobody in the back zone. And it goes back to 3-3, tied again. Cleven serving for the Cavs. Sends it over, a little miss hit. Can they get it over? Kim does a great job, sends it over his head. Now the set for Roth. Is it in? And no, it's out. A little long on the right side.
Barely out there. Looks like it almost tripped a little bit there at the end of that one, but either way, it's the Gilman point. Gilman's up 1 here, 4-3 early in the third set.
The libero, Evan Choi, now to serve for the Greyhounds. Some pace taken by Fellows. Set from Lawrence. Back to Fellows. It's met at the net, but it comes down on the Hounds' side. Came off Salavara. Met him at the net, but wasn't enough to stop him. McDevitt sends it over. A set, Salavara, met at the net. Thompson sets again for triplet this time. Tries to go the other way with it.
I think Spalding got a piece there.
Oh, wow. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
The line judge on the left side called it in originally, but the closer judge at the net
It might have
called
got a
it
little
out.
bit of the net, but I thought it got a little bit of a deflection there. I might be mistaken,
I didn't
but
think there was anybody in the vicinity.
You gotta wake up out there.
More confusion with the referees, and you can hear it from the fans, not happy. Spalding can get the point. They'll take a 5-4 lead. A set. Kim met at the net. Well taken over there by McDevitt. Here's Roth. Sends it over. He's met at the net. Triplett just gets it over. What a great save by Triplett on the left side. Met at the net by Triplett. Salivar just going to tap it over. The set to Fellows. Great dig from Choi. Salavara sends it back over. A good rally here. Roth with a little finesse. The set for Triplett. Sends it over. Catch a piece at the net again. Lawrence going to send it in. Hounds unexpected. Got 2 Hounds on the floor now. Triplett sends it over. Set to Roth. Came off of Bose and comes out in a great rally. Is going to go to the Cavs.
Even though Spalding won that point, those are the rallies that you like to see as a fan. Entertaining, back and forth. And if the game's going to take a while, I'd rather it take a while on rallies like that rather than refereeing talking about decisions.
It's a great rally.
Because those rallies are just entertaining.
Certainly was entertaining. That extends Spalding lead to 2. McDevitt serves taken by Bose. Salavara with the kill.
Well done by Salavaro to cut this lead to 1. 6-5 here, Spalding early in the third set, sorry.
Kim and Thompson, the junior, is going to check out for a pair of seniors. Hugh Ward, who's going to come in and serve, and Nico Eggers is going to come and get right out to that outside hitter position.
Looks like an all senior lineup here for the Hounds on the court.
Early in this third set, Hounds down by 1, 5-6. Hugh Ward to serve. Sends it over. Now to Roth, who puts some pace on it, but it's long. And that ties the game up 6-6.
What is the call?
What? No, Salavara confirms it. He says he got a piece of it.
Okay, we love to see that from Salavara.
Admits.
True Gilman student, showing a little
integrity.
Honorable young man right there.
So now 5-7, and Fellows is going to serve. Fellows sends it well long on the backside.
His power for serves haven't really been doing much. They've kind of gone long every time. And now the student section's loving it because the score is 6-7.
Yep, Gilman 6, the Cavs 7. So Triplett gonna serve, number 7. And here's the serve on 6-7. Lawrence sends it, and it is out on the backside, close, but that brings it to 7-7. Hounds have cut this lead back, and now it's all tied at 7 apiece.
Knock on wood, but it seems like we're starting to build some rhythm back in this one.
Yep, here's Triplett, sends it over. Cleveland takes it, Lawrence the set to Roth. Well taken by Choi to stop a Roth hit. Triplett just gonna send it over, taken by McDevitt. Ooh, maybe a little carry there from Lawrence. Salavara sends it over
with another kill.
He's having a great third set.
He's up to 7 kills there for Salavara. Now the Hounds lead by 1 here in the third set.
Triplett again to serve, keeping the momentum. Ooh, catches a piece of the net. Roth there to stop it. Lawrence just gonna tap it over. Hugh Ward the set to Vesley, and it gets right in the middle of the court, where nobody is able to get to it.
Well
Brady
done there from the
Comal,
Hounds.
the closest Cav.
And as the Spalding parents are saying, the Spalding really needs to reset here. If they want to chance.
And that gives them the chance to reset.
Unlucky there for the Hounds. Kind of put a little bit of the momentum that we had building a little bit at rest. Now it should be 9-8, but doesn't look like the student section. There we go. Scoreboard a little slow there.
So now Cavaliers to serve. A set. Ward to Salavara, puts some pace on it. Fellows is there to collect. Oh, catches a piece of the basketball net. Great job by the Cavs to get it over. Now the set to Vesley, well taken. The set, Ward again to Vesely, gonna do the same thing. Did it get in? It did on the opposite side, and that brings the lead to 2. Great kill from Vesely.
Yeah, that's well done by Vesely. Really snuck it in on that far side to get the kill and bring this Hounds lead back up to 2.
Joe Hutzler gonna check in for the Hounds.
And sophomore Zach Zucker, who's had a very big impact here in this one.
Especially as a sophomore.
Yeah, has a bright future ahead of him.
Joe Hutzler, their server, comes in. Set, Roth, met at the net.
Buffed by Zucker.
Set, Roth again, gonna do the same thing. This time gets past the Gilman
Knock it in.
defense.
Now Spalding's gonna cut the lead right back to 2. Feels like in each of these sets, one of the teams has gotten the lead up to 2 or 3, and then the other team comes crawling right back to cut it back to 1 and to maybe even flip it.
Been a contentious couple of sets. That's been the case almost in all the sets. 10-9, Gilman leads. Big serve from Lawrence. Hit by Zucker, and it's a little long, and that brings it back to 10 apiece.
Yeah, we're a little less than halfway through this third set, 10 apiece, and it seems like this game's taken an hour and a half for 2.5 sets.
Yeah, that's.
Which I don't go to too many volleyball games, but that seems like a long time.
Yeah, for sure. The set from Ward to Vesely with some pace. Another awesome kill from Vesely, the president.
Yeah, he spiked that home with authority there, as the president of Gilman Student Body.
With some executive authority.
Absolutely there. Now looks like Thompson's gonna give this one a ride.
It is the lefty, Fellows. Roth met at the net, but it comes down out. 11-11. Make a wish, Cooper.
I did.
Don't tell me what it is.
I want.
I think I know what it is. Don't tell me, though.
Maybe you do, maybe you don't, maybe we'll never know. Let's continue and get rid of that.
Just going to send it on over. Roth there to handle it. Fellows with some pace, met at the net by Vesely. Roth, and it's too low. It hits the net, and it'll be a Gilman point.
Yeah, Billy Smythe loving that again. Love to see the enthusiasm from Billy Smythe.
Coco Bose, the serve. No spin on that one. The set. Fellows came off the arm of Zucker, and Choi's unable to dig it. 12-12. You're right, Cooper. It seems one team wins a point, the other team wins it back. Nobody can get it going off their own serve. Ooh,
that's another service error there for Spalding. Kind of seems like they got to tighten, as one of the fans just said, tighten it up a little bit. Got to remember it's a playoff game, and every service error counts.
Yep. Choi sends it over. Ooh, it comes off the face of the libero, Cleveland. Roth just going to send it over. Thompson the set for triplet. Oh, he tried to go the other way again. He's out of bounds again.
And that is Spalding points as it should be, but the one linesman looked like he pointed as if it was in, but that ball was really not anywhere close.
The head referee denied him again.
And one of the fans made a good joke that we were not playing the basketball court lines.
He's right. Oh, with some pace, well met at the net. The set to Bose and comes down off of the Cavalier. Comes on their own side. Fellows unable to take it. 14-13 now. Let's see if the Hounds can get a little run going. Hugh Ward to serve. Sends it over, taken by Roth. The set to Fellows, met at the net. And it comes off of Cleveland, and now maybe a little bit of momentum rolling for the Hounds as they lead by 2 now.
Yeah, that's a huge moment here in the third set. The Hounds hoping to get a little bit of a run to really pull away and take control of this third set.
Ward Serves, no spin on that one, a knuckleball. Over, Fellows sends it right into the middle of the court. Bose was unable to get there.
And just like that, Spalding cut it right back to 1. This has really been a dogfight here in the first 2.5 sets of the semifinal varsity MIAA volleyball matchup.
Fellows to serve, taken by Choi. The set, oh, Salavara with some pace and too much to handle for Cleveland.
To the face.
Cleveland's having a little bit of a tough time taking some of the more pace hits, that's for sure.
Yeah, but
Gilman's done a great job.
that was slammed home by Salavara, up to 8 kills here for the Hounds in this third set.
I think anybody would have had a tough time handling that one.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Triplet the serve. Bent over, taken by Cleveland. Now the set to Rose. Did it catch the back? No, it didn't. It's out.
That is Gilman's point, and they get the lead to 3. If I'm not mistaken, that seems like the largest lead here in this third set.
Might be.
And now timeout taken here by Spalding. As that being the largest lead in the third set, it felt like a good timeout there by the Spalding head coach.
Yep, 17-14, the Hounds lead. Here it's all squared up on the sets, 1 apiece. We'll step aside for a moment. We'll be back with more third set action here from this MIAA semifinal.
And we are back here in the third set of this MIAA semifinal matchup between the 2-seeded Gilman Greyhounds and the 3-seeded Spalding Cavaliers.
Been close sets all the way through.
Gilman's going to have the serve here. It looks like they don't realize it, but I think, yeah, Gilman's going to have the serve here. Which looks like Triplet's going to go back. 3-point lead here in the third set. Here we go.
It's been mostly back and forth in this third set. Gilman's got the biggest lead so far. Looking to extend it. Triplet sends it over. Roth with some pace taken by Triplet. That's about the best he can do.
Seems like after a little bit of a quieter second set, seems like he's gotten his footing right back and really had a place here in this third set, cutting the lead back to 2.
Yeah. Cavaliers stopped the bleeding a little bit there. Their serve. They're only down by 2 now. The serve, high floater and long on the back. Just didn't catch it right. Gonna give the point right back.
Yeah, and another service error here for Spalding. They're up to 9.
Ooh. Those are points you can't afford to give away. Salavara just gonna send it on over. A set to Roth again, and can't be handled again. Vesely gets on the floor to try to stop it, but there's no stopping that one. And that brings him up. That's his 7th of the set, and his 19th. His 19th of the match. He's having another good one.
A high serve.
Oh.
Double hit, and that is Gilman's point.
McDevitt double hit at the net, couldn't get it over, and obviously can't hit it again.
Yeah, both frustrated with that one. Now the lead back up to tie the largest lead of the set, up to 3.
Here is Thompson, sends it over for Fellows. Now the set to McDevitt. And Thompson gets a hand on it but couldn't control it. That'll bring it back. Now we're getting back to that contentious play we were having in the middle of this third set. Seems like one team wins a point, the other team wins a point, nobody can get going. But Gilman has a 2-point lead, so playing like this wouldn't be bad for him. So here's Roth, taken by Triplet. Vesley just gonna tap it on over, a little miscommunication there between the Cavs. Fellows with some pace, and now maybe a little momentum for the Cavaliers.
And they cut it right back to 1, I believe. Yep, they cut it to 1. Really, Gilman takes the timeout there. No team has been able to really pull away here in the third set. It's kind of been back and forth. However, Gilman has had like the 2-point, the 3-point leads, and Spalding just stays in it.
Yeah, it's been close, and all these sets have been close so far, Cooper. We thought, you know, maybe that trend wouldn't continue after the first set, but it's been good sets all the way through.
And we'll be back here shortly to continue the third set.
Back, and we're getting to the end of this third set. Gilman's 3-point lead has now been cut down to 1 as they lead 19-18. It's been another close set, Cooper.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really entertaining.
So Roth sends it over. Thompson, the set to Kim with some pace to Roth, and he's unable to take it. 20-18 now for the Hounds.
Yeah, that's a huge point out of the timeout there for the Hounds. And it's really good to see that this third set is really starting to get in rhythm. Get that rhythm back that it had in the first set. After that long second set, it's good to have the rhythm back here in the third.
Coco Bose back to serve for the Hounds. Important set for them to win. Would help them control the match. Sent over by Roth, and another uncommon error.
Well, they give it to Spalding there. I wonder if it got tipped at the line. But it didn't look.
They call it in, or did they say he hit it?
I think they called a tip. I don't know what the call is if it's gonna stand, but I think there might have been a little bit of deflection, but I didn't see it too clearly. But either way, I think the ball was out. So I think the only way that could have been Spalding's point is if it was a deflection. So that's my best guess to what has happened.
I think so. Cleveland's just gonna send it high and just trying to get it over. Kim with some pace off the set of Thompson.
Kim again with another authoritative spike with 2 kills here.
Another one using his executive authority. That's the junior class president.
Oh yeah, got a lot of executive powers here on this Gilman roster.
Evan Choi serving for the Hounds. They lead by 2, 21-19. Put it over to Fellows, met at the net by the Hounds. Good dig from Roth. Fellows again. Choi there to take it. Put up by Triplet, sent over. Roth just gonna put it over. Great job by Bose, what a save. Triplet now to the back, and it's out.
It's out. I thought it might have got tipped, but it looks like they're gonna give it to Spalding.
Student section thinks it was a tip.
So do some of the Gilman parents, but it looks like it's gonna be Spalding's point as the lead is cut back down to 1.
McDevitt serving. Just sneaks it over the net. Up to Salavara, trying to put a little finesse on it. Just maybe gotten a little too cute with that one.
Now Spalding crawled all the way back to get it tied.
It's not an error you want to see in that spot, that's for sure.
Yeah, unlucky.
McDevitt. Thompson, the set to Triplet, puts it in and can't handle it. What a great kill, and another great kill.
Seems like the Hounds in this set have really gone out for a lot more power than it looks like in the last couple of sets. Seems like the first 2 sets was a little more finesse and more placement, but in this third set, we have no regrets slamming home with authority each time.
Yeah, I think the other thing is Spalding hasn't made as many errors in this set. They've had to, win their points, and Gilman has done so. The set, Roth, pace, and he's met at the net.
Speaking of power,
Amazing job.
Roth had tons of power on that, but that Gilman wall just redirected and used the power against him and just to put it on Spalding's court and get the point.
Roth is rarely blocked like that at the net, and that's an amazing job. That was Alex Triplet there who sent it back in Roth's face. So Kim gonna send it over again. The set, Roth forced to just send it on over. And now the set. Triplet, did it catch the side? No. So
Gilman's
the
point.
line judge on the right side this time says it was out, and all the other referees agree it was in.
Yeah, that's definitely the good call. That definitely looked in.
The head judge says it was in, and so now the Gilman fans hold up one finger.
As we want a point away.
Kim looks us to give the Hounds their second set of the match. Fellows sends it over, great save. Choi just gonna send it on over. The set from Lawrence. Fellows again. Great job by Kim to save it. Bows high in the air. Triplet just gonna tap it on over. Lawrence set to Fellows. Met at the net, but this time Kim was unable to get it. So the lead is cut by 2, but still the Hounds only 1 point away from a second set victory. Or third set victory.
I feel like for the Hounds, that's not awful that they lost that point because now they're able to. I feel like you kind of want Spalding to serve in this spot because it puts a lot of pressure on Fellows to get this serve in, and then if he does, it feels like Gilman will be able to get a bump set spike.
The set, Thompson, ooh, little miss hit. Oh, it snuck over the net. Set way long, and that's the third set.
And Gilman has won the set.
And the fans are hyped, they are ready, and that is a huge victory for Gilman in the third set. They now lead 2-1 in this MIAA volleyball semifinal match. Cooper, your thoughts on the set?
Well, yeah, that was a very entertaining set. Got the momentum back. The student section's loving it. The fans are loving it. And that is a crucial set for your Gilman Greyhounds to really get the set lead to 2-1 and hopefully bring it home here in the fourth.
100%. Student section is ready to go. They're hyped. They're up. And we'll be back in about 2.5 minutes for the start of what fourth set in this MIAA semifinal match. Welcome back, everybody, to the fourth set of this MIAA volleyball semifinal. It's been a close first 3 sets. It's a 2-1, the Greyhounds lead. This could be a decisive set and send them to the final. Cooper, what have we thought so far in this match? It's been a good one.
Well, first off, I hope this is the fourth and final set.
Absolutely.
As that would mean the Hounds would move on to the finals to hopefully defend their championship from last year. But I really like the Hounds so far. They've gone deep. They've had a lot of contributions from a lot of players off of the bench, including sophomore Zach Zucker, senior Coco Bose, and Jonah Thompson. And I feel like those like the players are really going to make a difference here, because you know what the senior captains, you know what they're going to do, and you really need the less known guys to step up and really make a difference here for the Hounds.
Hounds have great depth on this squad. Let's see if it comes in handy.
Well, and I guess if you're a supporter of Spalding, you kind of think the same. You're going to need both to get some help, and they're going to have to really play smart and not make errors. I feel like they've had a lot of service errors here, and I feel like if you're a Spalding fan and you want this team to prevail, they're going to have to really clean it up and not get any service errors here.
So the serve from Spalding to lead us off. Vesley on the side, it came off the Spalding guy, and that'll be the first point of the set. Goes to the Hounds.
And you know he's going to do that. Rohan Vesley is just a machine up there by the net, dominating.
That's his 11th kill of the game. He's the kills leader so far for the Hounds.
Yeah, I think he might be second overall in the game,
Only behind Roth, who's got a whopping 19. Thompson sends it over, barely taken.
Jammed him there.
Thompson, the set to Kim, who's going to send it over. It's out on the right side. So 1-1. And it'll be Nathan Fellows back to serve. The serve from Fellows. High Choi there. Kim gonna send it over, catches a piece at the net. Ooh, great job from Lawrence to save it. Wow, what a big hit, and what a great job by Triplet there to handle it. He's gonna send it right back over. The set up. A set back to Roth, who's gonna slam it again. Oh, what a save! Oh my goodness. Triplet again with an amazing save. The set, Roth's gonna do it again. Oh, little finesse that time. The set now to Triplet. Oh, a little too far away from the net, I think. Came down on it a little early. Great rally.
Yeah, another good rally. We like to see that. Good rally to start this fourth set. Hopefully it'll be an entertaining one.
Ultimately, Triplet was the one that made the error, but he was the only reason they were still in that point the whole way. Made some amazing saves off of some great Roth hits. Fellows sends it over, taken by Choi. Ooh, just gonna tap it on over is Kim. Triplet there again. Over to Kim. Met at the net. Gonna send it over. Roth's just gonna tap it on over. The set again. Here's Kim. Oh, can't get it over to the other side. Little miss hit.
Almost looks like he got a little bit stuffed there. But either way, the point will go to Spalding, and they take an early 3-1 lead. Hopefully the Hounds can answer.
Spalding has come out and dominated the start here, 3-1. Fellows just gets it over. Oh, catches a piece of the basketball net. It's coming around. Is it going to stay up there? Oh, they're going to let it play.
Wow.
Choi sends it back over. We've seen them not play before, so there's Roth taken by Triplet. Ooh, a little behind the back. Ooh, miss hit. I don't think that's what he was trying to do, but it worked.
That's what he was trying to do, but it ended up making it like he was trying to hit a finesse shot.
Let's go, Gilman! Come on, let's go!
Trying to get the crowd rallied. Here's Fellows again. Gilman down by 3. The set to Zucker. Set again, now here's Roth. Oh, wow, well taken, but Vesley unable to get it.
Seems like the student section isn't really doing much to start this fourth set. They got to get going. They got to make sure the home field advantage is worth it.
Timeout now for the Hounds as they are down by 4 at the start of this fourth set. Got to try to get the student section into it. We'll take a short break. We'll be back for more fourth set action here.
And we're back here in the fourth set. Spalding with an early 5-1 lead. Hopefully out of the timeout, the Hounds can go on a little bit of a run and hopefully take the lead here in the fourth set and make it the final one.
They're going to try. They're going to hope the crowd's going to help them do it. Fellow's going to try to not make that happen. Here's Kim, sends it backside. Did it catch a piece? It did not. 6-1 now as the Cavaliers have come out of the third set hot. Fellows again to serve. Going to try to keep the run going. Serve taken by Triplet. Thompson the set to Zucker, well met at the net. Zucker just taps it over, nobody there as Gilman has finally stopped the bleeding.
Well done from Zach Zucker there. A crucial point here in this fourth set to stop a little bit of the early bleeding here in what could be the final set in today's semifinal matchup.
Bowes back to serve. Gonna send it over. The set from Lawrence. Roth. Now Choi just gonna send it over. Lawrence. Nobody was there but Thompson, and Thompson tried to dig it up, couldn't do it. So Spalding to serve. Gilman won the point, gave it right back, so the lead is back at 5. Sends it high and over right to Choi. The set for Triplet. Whoa, with some pace into the back right corner.
Slams it home with authority there. That is about as pretty as it gets right there.
That was beautiful. Can't do it any better than that from Triplet. And Evan Choi gonna look to get this run going for the Hounds. They're down 4, they need to get something going, so Choi sends it over, taken by Fellows. The set to Roth. Pace, oh, great job by Bowes. Set again, met at the net. Oh, miscommunication, oh, they still get it over. Roth there, sent back down into the floor by Kim. And back up 3-8 now. That Spalding lead's gonna stay right where it is.
And a substitution here for Spalding as McDevitt comes back into the ballgame.
Lawrence serving. Sends it with some pace back over. Here's the set for Triplet. Comes off of Lawrence and gets through the rest of the Cavs. So 4-8 now. Substitution for the Hounds. Egger's gonna come on. Josh Kim gonna check out.
Yeah, and that's well worked there for the Hounds.
Q Ward also coming on, and Jonah Thompson gonna check out. Pair of juniors coming in for a pair of seniors. Q Ward to serve. Sends it over. High over to Roth. Ooh, that was probably going long there.
Did have a lot of top spin on it, but I think ultimately, I think it probably would have got over the line, but a little bit unlucky there for the Hounds again. Now Spalding sends their lead back out to 5.
Yeah, Bowes had to like jump for that one, and he's probably halfway, at least halfway through that back zone. Here's the set. Salavara brings it a little too far down, and that extends the Cavs' lead to 6 in this fourth set. Can't let it get away from them. The Hounds can't.
Yeah, they really at some point would have to go on a little bit of like a mini run to get this game back close.
Ward, the set to Eggers. Roth unable to handle it in the middle of the floor. 5-10, Gilman cuts the lead back.
I feel like we haven't seen a lot of Nico, but that's a huge point there for the Hounds. As Rohan Vesely looks like he's gonna check back in for Bowes.
Triplet sends it over. Lawrence the set to Roth. Met at the net by Eggers.
Yeah. I mentioned we haven't seen them a lot there, but that's 2 in a row from Nico. It'd be huge if he can really dominate the net and get involved here in this fourth set.
Alex Triplet again back to serve. The set up to Fellows and a little too long, and it is out. Oh, what are you gonna say?
I don't think that was tipped. I don't think it was. They clearly think it was tipped, but I don't think anyone on Hounds tipped it.
I'm gonna say it came off one of the Hounds.
Looks like it did hit a Hounds player.
I was surprised there. Didn't think it did. I didn't think its course was ever altered.
Either way,
Ref,
here, Spalding has
ref is closer than us, though. A set. Now, Vesely with some pace and unable to handle it. Roth cannot. With some executive authority over there.
And now sophomore Zach Zucker and junior Joe Hutzler will come in as Choi and Savalio as exit.
Hutzler, the serve specialist. No spinner. A set to Fellows. Met at the net. Taken by Hutzler. Set to the president, and it's in.
Another executive powerful strike there from Rowan Vesely as we cut this lead to 3.
Showing off the executive powers.
This is a really crucial kind of part here in the 4th set. Hounds are going to have to continue this mini run that they're on to get the end.
And they forced the timeout from Spalding.
I think that's a good timeout from Spalding's coach.
Yeah,
I do.
The Hounds have cut this lead from 6 back to 3 as it sits at 8-11 here in the 4th set. Gilman leads 2-1. We'll be back for more of the 4th set action here at this MIAA Volleyball semifinal. Don't go away. All right, back for more 4th set action. The Hounds down by 3, but they've cut it back from a 6-point lead. They have the serve. It's going to be Hutzler back to serve. Mr. Matthews doing some work over there, trying to get the crowd going. And let's see if they can be a little bit more of a factor. Hutzler sends it over. A set. Roth. Great job by Triplett to handle it. Egger sends it over. Good job by Roth to save it. Fellows just going to tap it on over. Taken by Hutzler. The set. Fake to Zucker. Now to Vesely. Oh, it's out. Oh, he misplayed it.
Great call. That is a great call there.
Not just a great call, but a little lucky for the Hounds. Roth put it in the exact place where there was nobody. It was good court awareness. And he just sent it a little long, just a little misplayed. Hutzler again. Now the lead sits only at 2 points as he's just going to float one over. The set to Fellows with some pace, and oh man, did that have some heat on it.
That just blew by the Gilman wall there.
Nothing you could do about it as the Cavaliers have stopped the bleeding. Got the lead back up to 3, and it'll be their serve. McDevitt looks like he's going to be the one to serve. Sends it over. Triplett high in the air, saved by Choi. Good job. Ward just going to send it on over. Here's the set to Fellows. Ooh, went with the finesse, and it worked out for him. Nobody there in the middle.
Yeah, that was a really good shot there from Fellows. Kind of trickled it along the net and then plopped in by the Gilman G there at midcourt.
So they've gotten the lead back up to 4 now after a little Hounds run. Spalding looking to go on a run of their own. Triplett takes it. Ward forced to just send it over. Lawrence, the set. Triplett to handle. Oh, it got over. No antenna, but it's going to be out anyway. And the lead back to 5.
Yeah, and Gilman went on a little bit of a run there to cut it to 2 eventually. But Spalding has it right back up to 5.
McDevitt again. A little miscommunication between Choi and Triplett back there, but it's the president who's going to send it into the wall, and it's going to be sent out of bounds to stop the bleeding.
Well done there by Rohan. Kind of just put it into the Spalding's defender and then down onto their side of the court to get the point there for the Hounds.
Jonah Thompson checks in, and he's going to take the serve. Hounds trying to mount a little comeback here. Down 4. in this fourth set. Oh, catches a piece of the net, and that'll be an ace.
Wow.
Ace for Thompson. He comes right in and makes an impact.
If I'm not mistaken, that might be, that's the second ace for the Hounds. First for Jonah.
Thompson, see if he can do it again. Cut the lead to 3.
Thompson's gonna serve.
Student section back into it as he awaits the referee, and we're ready to go. Thompson, the lefty, sends it over. Taken by Roth. Now the setup to Fellows. Oh, great job by Thompson. Set, Lawrence looks. Roth with a little finesse, and the Hounds weren't ready for it. 3 Hounds up there at the net waiting for a trademark Roth slam, but he gave him the finesse instead.
Yeah, that's what he was trying to do a couple points ago over on this near side. That time a little bit more fortunate for there for Rolf.
Sends it over, taken by Triplet. Thompson sets for Vesely. It gets by everybody. Back to 3, 12-15. Spalding leads.
Didn't have as much power there on that one, but just perfect placement there for on just finding the part of the court where no one was for Spalding.
Yeah,
well done there by the Hounds.
Sometimes that's what you need to do. Power or placement over power.
Yep. Quality over quantity, I guess.
Sure. Triplet meets Lawrence at the net. Roth's gonna send it over, but it's met by
like
Gilman Zucker. It did,
Yep,
it came
that
over.
that came over.
For sure, there was no doubt about it. It got over to the other side. I didn't think there was much in it.
Now Bose with a quick serve.
Bo's gonna send it over, and it's gonna be another ace for the Hounds. The momentum coming back, and the crowd knows it. 14-15, 1 point away from knotting it up for the first time since the beginning of the set.
And that's a veteran move from Coco Bose, not really allowing any discussion there, just going right away with the serve. And now a huge momentum shift here in this fourth set.
Bo's trying to keep it going, little bit of a carry maybe. Roth digged off the ground by Bose. What an amazing stop. The set, sends it over, Bose again. Oh, Thompson was waiting for it to come down, just mishit it. 14-16 now.
Yeah, lead back up to 2.
Cavaliers gonna serve. There it is, high, and it's way long. And another bad service error.
Yeah, it really never had a chance there. It looked like he was like trying to kind of almost do that a little bit. I wonder what happened there.
You can hear the fans getting into it now as Gilman sits a point away from knotting it up. Here's Choi, puts it in, handled. The set to Roth with some pace, handled. Great job by Choi to handle that. Bose sends it over. The set now to Roth, sends it over. Is it long? It is! 16-16 ties it up for the Hounds.
Gilman fought all the way back after being down 5 multiple times in this set to tie it up here in the 4th.
Another odd unforced error for Roth, and it gives Gilman a tie. So Evan Choi trying to give Gilman a lead for the first time in the set. Hits the net. Roth sends it over, taken by Bose. The set to Triplet. Hits a piece, and they're gonna get it.
And the student section's really getting involved here in the 4th set. A crucial turning point here in the 4th set. And this could be the final set here with the Hounds on a huge run, getting the lead up to 1.
The student section's certainly gonna try to make it that way. And they're allowed now. 17-16, Hounds lead.
And that was a crucial turning point here.
That was a huge run for the Hounds. They needed it big time.
I feel like if you're the Hounds here, I'm kind of curious why we stopped that chant there. I feel like we should have kept it going a little bit longer to try to draw a little bit of problem in the huddle there over by Spalding.
You only go twice with those chants, Cooper.
Yeah, no, I just feel like in this instance we probably should have extended it a little bit or kept cheering a little bit just to disrupt the timeout of Spalding a little bit more. Oh yeah, or maybe just like a let's go Gilman chant, just to try to disrupt the timeout and keep this momentum going. I feel like that timeout really doesn't affect if the student section's not gonna.
They're getting loud now, Cooper.
Yeah, Mr. Regan, a big part of that.
trying to get him going. So this could be the decisive set in this match of who's going to go face the winner of Loyola MSJ. Gilman has taken the lead on this little run, 17-16. They lead 2-1 on sets. Choi sends it over. The set from Lawrence to Roth, met at the net. Good job by the Hounds to meet him at the net. Triplett sends it over with a little bit of spin. The set again, Roth again. Met at the net, and it's gonna go out. That ties it up for the Cavaliers, 17 apiece.
We were about a little over the 2-hour mark here in this one. Pretty long game we got, but both teams fighting. Both teams do not want to go home.
No, they do not. Lawrence, the serve. Taken by Choi. The set, oh, maybe just a little missed time from Salavara, and the lead goes back to the Cavaliers, 18-17. So now maybe the momentum trending the other way. Lawrence gonna try to keep this little run going. Bose takes it, met at the net. Salavara, oh, what a great job from the Cavaliers to keep it up. The set, fake to Salavara, triplet, met at the net, but it comes down on the other side, 18 apiece.
And well worked there for the Hounds. Triplet really the hot hand, really taking control of this one.
Surprised they don't have Vesely in the game either. He's been great today. But you're right, Triplet has been amazing in this fourth set. 18 apiece. Hugh Ward, the senior, back to serve. It's an all-senior lineup on the floor right now.
Oh, looks like there's more confusion. Spalding coach talking to the ref. But we're back, playing on. All tied up here, 18-18 here in the fourth set.
Ward sends it over, taken by Roth. The set, back to Roth, put some pace, but it's too much pace. 19-18, the Hounds retake the lead.
Yeah, and you feel like in this fourth set, it seems like the Hounds are kind of rattling Roth a little bit, as he has, I think, three unforced errors here in this fourth set. Uncharacteristic of him.
Very emotional guy. Motion's riding high right now, but Ward sends it long and gives the Cavs another chance, keeping them in it, 19-19. This is coming down and looks like it's going to be a close fourth set.
And this is a crucial set for the Hounds, just to end it now.
Cavs,
don't give Spalding any life.
Cavs not ready to go home just yet, though. The set, Salavara there, can't get it up and over, hits the floor. 2019, the Hounds lead again. And here comes the president. Rohan Vesely gonna check in.
They're gonna stick with an all-senior lineup with Triplet with the serve.
Triplet serving. He's been the hot hand so far in this fourth set. To Fellows, met at the net by Salavara. Fellows gonna do it again. Did it get down? They're gonna say it did come in. The 20-20, I thought it hit the line. That was a good shot from Fellows. Kind of snuck it by Eggers and Salavara there on the left side.
And kind of like the third set, once a team's starting to pull away, the other team's just continuing to fight back.
Cleven sends it over. The set, Eggers to Lawrence, high in the air. The set, Fellows, met at the net, oh, comes out.
Now Spalding's gonna take the lead and go up one. Hounds really got a battle here. End it.
Yeah, like I said, these Cavs not ready to go away just yet, it looks like. Cleven, the libero's gonna serve again, high. Set to Vesely, comes off the top. Here's set again. Oh, Choi digs it, but it's out. And now a 2-point lead for the Cavaliers. Gilman sitting on one timeout if they want to use it.
And they are going to use it.
Yep.
Smart there from Coach Diego.
Going to try to stop the bleeding. 22-20. We'll continue for more action with this close and maybe decisive fourth set. As the Hounds lead 2-1 on sets. Don't go away. We'll be back.
And we are back here in the fourth set. Spalding with a 2-point lead. Hopefully your Gilman Greyhounds can get those 2 points back and then 3 more and end the set while they...
Student section gonna try to will them to this win. They were allowed the whole timeout. And Cleveland back to serve. But as I've said a couple times, the Cavs still not out yet. The set. Ward to Vesley with some pace. Did it stay in? It did! 21-22 cuts the lead to 1.
And that was a huge point coming out of the timeout. Now the Hounds cut this lead back to 1.
All right, Salavara's gonna serve. No spin, oh, well long, just kind of floated up there. It's another service error for the Hounds. Errors that you really don't want to see. And now Spalding 2 points from evening this match up and sending us to a 5th set. Sends it. Pace. And it's hit off the back. They're gonna say they're gonna play it. They don't usually do that. They played it before when it came off. Vesley comes off the roof. The set. Now for Fellows, he's been at the net. It comes off Fellows.
That is a crucial point there from the Hounds. I'm kind of curious why they let that play, because it almost looked like the hit of the basketball hoop kind of helped them, and I didn't think that was allowed. But
yeah, Coop.
looked
We
like it was
played it
going way
before.
wide.
We played it before.
We did play it before, but that one looked like it was way more effective.
I've seen it in other games where they don't play it at all. As soon as it hits the net, it's dead, and the other team wins the point. So, anyway, Thompson's going to serve, the junior. Now down by 1 point, trying to even it up, taken by Cleveland. So now the set to Roth. He's met at the net. Zucker comes off Zucker one too many times. And now Spalding a point away from sending us to a 5th set. All right, could be decisive. Here comes the serve. The set. Is it out? It is in.
Oh, that's
Zucker.
awesome. Now that is awesome from Zach Zucker, getting the ball at its highest point, slamming it down, and cutting this lead to 1. A huge point here for the Hounds.
He caught an absolute heater and caught that left side line, your far side line.
Now Coco Bo's in to serve. A crucial point in this 4th set.
They need 1 more point. They want to make sure this goes a little bit further. Up to Roth, taken by Bose. The set now to Kim, who's just going to tap it over. Did it come off a Spalding player? The ref says it does, and we're tied up.
And we're tied up here in the 4th set. Gilman crawls back out of what seemed like it was going to be Spalding's set to tie it up. And now it is win by 2, though.
So
but that was a crucial point.
What could be decisive? Bose sends it over. The set. Now the set for Roth, and Jonah Thompson is unable to handle it. So now Spalding.
Set point again. Gilman's got to keep fighting.
Spalding.
Try to just end it. Cannot give Spalding an extra life in the 5th set. Got to end it while they can.
Spalding a point away now. Here comes the serve. It's high. The set for Triplett. You're just going to tap it over. Did it catch a Spalding player? It did not. 26-24.
I thought that did.
Your far side ref.
Wait.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on.
Oh, they're calling captains.
They're calling captains, so that'll be Jay Salavara. No, excuse me.
They're calling the captains up.
Alex Triplett and Lawrence.
I think she's setting up the 5th set
right.
here.
26-24. Wow, what a set. 26-24. So now we're in the 5th set. We played a 15 in this set, Cooper, and this is it. This will decide who will face the winner of Loyola MSJ. Wow, what a match we've had today, Cooper.
Yeah, it's lived up to all expectations. Although we had a little bit of a slow 2nd set and a start to the 3rd set, this has really been a very entertaining semifinal matchup.
And you know the student section is ready to go. They're hyped 15 points is what we play to here. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back for 5th set action here in this MIAA volleyball semifinal. Don't go away. We'll be right back. All right, just about ready to go for 5th set action in this MIAA semifinal volleyball game. Thank you to all our viewers. We've hit triple digits here for this stream, and it's going to be a good one. It's been an amazing first 4 sets, and now we're down to the 5th period. It's been close, it's been tight, and I don't expect anything different in this 5th set to 15. Cooper?
Oh yeah, this has been an unbelievable game so far. Mr. Coach Matthews, one of the heads of GTV, just walked over to the student section and brought the life that should have been here the whole time. He started chants, he got this group loud, and the Hounds, all they got to do now is just play. They play their game, they're going to win.
They'll get the serve, and here we go. This will decide who we'll send to face the winner of Loyola and MSJ in the MIAA volleyball final. Hugh Ward going to start us off in this 5th set. Here it is.
Here we go, Hugh.
Sends it over. Little miscommunication there. Lawrence to Fellows, can't take it. Bose can't handle
Spalding. A little bit upsetting. That's a good start for Spalding now.
That's a good kill from Fellows there on the left side. And in comes the serve from McDevitt. Bo's gonna handle it. The set to Triplet. Comes off Spalding at the net, and it will be 1-1. Good job by Triplet. He's been hot here in this last set, and on comes the president, another hot hand in this game. He's their leader in kills. Trip to serve. The Cavs making a switch of their own. So here is Alex Triplet to serve. 1-1 here at the top of this 5th set. Sends it over. Roth gonna take it. Now the set to Roth. Oh, well handled by Triplet. Back to Choi. Choi just gonna tap it on over. Set. Lawrence again. Well long.
Well long, and then Gilman takes the early lead here in the 5th set, 2-1.
All right, Triplet again on the serve. Now a 1-point lead for the Hounds. We're playing to 15, I'll remind you one more time. Sends it on over. Ooh, just got to the floor. Cleveland does. Fellows again, gonna tap it. Nobody there.
And it's tied 2 too early. A little bit unlucky there for the Hounds.
Just like we said, it's gonna be close. It's been close all day.
It's been a dogfight. It's like the only way I can think of. It's been back and forth. Both sides want it more than ever.
Fellows. Vesley to take it. Now Vesley with the hit, and it went long.
No tip, so they'll say it's Spalding. Spalding takes a 3-2 lead here in the 5th set.
So Fellows to serve. It's a little pace. Triplet just gets it off the floor. Now Ward just sends it on over. There's Lawrence, the set to Roth. The little bit of finesse, and Eggers and Salavara unable to handle it there.
And an early 2-point lead for Spalding. Hounds got to fight.
Every point counts more than ever. We're only playing to 15. Fellows serving again. Oh, low service error.
That is the break the Hounds needed. That is what the Hounds needed. A little bit of a momentum shift. Spalding had a little bit more momentum coming out hot, but that is crucial. And now that is 10 service errors for Spalding to Gilman's 7.
Joe Hutzler to serve. He's been good for them all year. Gonna send it high with 0 spin. Oh, a little bit of a hold. Sends it. Joe Hutzler there to handle it. Very well done from Hutzler. Triplet just gonna tap it on over. Taken by Lawrence. Cleveland saves it. Just sent over by Roth. The set to Eggers, who finesses it. Good job by Spalding there. Roth met at the net. Triplet saves, gonna get it back over. Joe Hutzler gonna try to send it.
Oh my
They
goodness.
did. Wow, what a save by Joe Hutzler. Met at the net, Eggers does. Sent up. Roth just gonna tap it on over. A little miscommunication there. Now the set to Eggers, and it hits the floor.
Wow, what a point there from the Hounds. It started with Joe Hutzler and it ends with Nico Eggers. What a point from the Hounds.
Absolutely phenomenal, and they
That is
tie it up at 4.
3 digs on that play from Joe.
Amazing.
Huge point from the junior.
And he's gonna serve. Joe Hutzler's loving
Wow.
it. He gave a smile to the bench, and now he's gonna send it over. Taken by Cleveland. Here's the set to Roth. Great job by Triplet to be there. Oh, sent over quickly by Vesley. I don't know if they were expecting it. Roth again. Saved by Triplet. Sent back over to Triplet. Forced to just send it over. Lawrence, the set. Roth. Met at the net, but it comes out of bounds. 5-4. Spalding going to get the lead back up to 1.
That's a crucial point there for Spalding. Gilman would have had a lot of momentum if they won that. Now Spalding takes a 1-point lead here in the 5th.
Hutzler going to check out. Did a great job there.
There's a winner-go-home set for both teams.
Sent over. Vesley to take it. Now the set back to Vesley with some pace. Did it come off? It did not. Oh, I thought it did for sure.
No. That seems like another bad call.
I thought it for sure came off a Cavalier. Nonetheless, it'll be a 2-point lead for Spalding.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think either team's happy today with the refs, Cooper.
Yeah.
Regardless, 2-point lead coming in low. That serve did. Vesley again. Taken in the back by Fellows. Vesley again. That time it definitely came off a Spalding player. Just saved, and it's well out by Lawrence. And now Gilman.
Huge point for the Gilman and Greyhounds. Billy Smythe and the rest of the Gilman bench is loving it over there. Jonah Thompson and Joshua Kim check into this ball game, both juniors. Looks like Thompson's gonna serve the lefty.
He had the ace in the last set. Can he do it again? Clevin there to take it. Now to Roth. Oh man, brings the house down. Sent that with some power into the right side. Back up to 2 now. The Spalding lead goes.
Yeah.
As Lawrence back to serve.
That's just unlucky there for the Hounds. Really, just gifted it to Roth. Roth.
Lawrence sends it over. Thompson, the set to Kim. Did he catch a piece? No, I think it hit the top of his hand.
Towns got to fight.
Got to
They
fight
certainly
down
look like
3.
they want it, but they're going to need to get points.
fighting hard, but Spalding's fighting just as hard. They were down in that last set, and they came back, and now they're up 3. Can the Hounds do the same to them? The set to Kim. Comes over, taken by Clevin. Good job. Roth with some pace. Is it out? It is!
That's so smart from Alex Tripoli to let that go. Perfect call from the ref. That was out barely, but what a call. The Hounds cut it to 2. Student section really getting loud over there.
Coco Bose to serve for the Hounds. They've cut the lead back to 2. Bose just gets it over. The set. McDevitt, didn't hit that in the cleanest way. Choi, with a little finesse.
It looks like I think they caught a double hit.
Double hit.
And that's point to Gilman. They cut the lead to 1. Wow.
7-8 now. They cut it to 1. Can they continue? Gilman bench is loving it. Bose again to serve. Sends it over. Clevin there to take it. The set to Roth. Just gonna send it over nice and easy. The set now. Met at the net. Yeah, it came off. And it will be Gilman. And they tied it up.
Tied it up. I wonder if Spalding will use a timeout here. It looks like they're gonna let him play.
Interesting.
Oh no, they do use a timeout here.
Nope.
Oh no. They didn't get in time, I think.
Clevin. Now the set for Roth. Roth with some pace and
a big point there for Spalding to get the lead back out to 1.
Roth back to serve. He's been big for them all day. He's up well over 20 kills at this point. Sends it nice and easy. The set. Fake to Zucker to Kim, and it comes off the Cavaliers.
Huge to tie it back up. Awesome there for the Hounds. All square here at 9 in this 5th and final set. Winner go home for both teams. Biggest point of both of these teams' seasons.
Choi to serve. Sent over. Now the set to Fellows. Well long on the
way
other side.
long. I think he has to use the timeout here.
Now they're down 1.
Has to. Yep, and he's going to use the timeout. He's going to use the timeout. What an entertaining 5th set of this has been.
10-9, the Hounds now lead by 1. They were down 3. They lead by 1. They need 5 to win this 5th set. This is decisive. We'll see who can go to the final. We'll be back after a short break.
And I just got word the Loyola Dons swept Mount St. Joe in the other semifinal, winning 3 sets to none. So this Loyola team has an undefeated season going into the championship. So no matter what team prevails today is going to have a tough road ahead of them. But here we go.
I'll tell you what, Loyola's been absolutely dominant this year. Well, let's get back to this one.
And this is a
Mason
big
Brown.
moment here, both these team seasons.
Evan Choi, the serve. Here's the set to Roth with some pace. Choi tries to dig it but can't. 10-10.
Yeah, I think down the stretch here, it's really going to come down to who's serving. The serves are going to be crucial. No errors cannot happen, and they have to try to put a good enough serve where it's not a layup on the other side. It's going to be crucial to see the serves that these two teams can put here down the stretch.
100%, Cooper. So there's the serve from Clevin. Now to a little miscommunication. It's the floor. 11-10.
Huge there for the Hounds. They get the lead up to 1. Need a big serve here from Hugh Ward.
Hugh Ward, 4 points from heading to the finals, but the Cavs are right on their heels. They're not out of it yet. The set, a little really of a hit. Fellows Sends it over. Here's the set. Now to Triplet. Sends it over, and Clevin can't handle it. 12-10 as they approach 15.
Oh, now that's just automatic. Getting it up over the Triplet, slamming it home. Nothing Spalding can do there. And they got the lead up to 2.
He's been sensational, absolutely sensational today. Hugh Ward serving again.
Another good serve.
The set to Fellows. Oh man, that had some smoke on it. Troy had a tough time. Anybody would have had a tough time handling it over there. 12-11. Hounds lead cut to 1 by the Cavs now.
Yeah, but what I said about the serves, now because Gilman won while serving, they're going to have a big advantage here coming down the stretch as they're up 1 as Spalding serving.
McDevitt sends it over. The set to Salavaro, who's met at the net. Good job by Choi to get it out. The set, Lawrence for Roth. Met at the net, good job. Hughes saves it, well done. Set again, Longs. Good save by Triplet. Here's the setup. Fellows sends it into the net, 13-11, 2 points away from a final.
A huge error there for Fellows. Gilman takes the lead by 2. Substitution over there for Spalding, substitution for Gilman. Senior student body president Rohan Vesley checks in to the Gilman Greyhounds to hopefully close this one out and send them to the final to defend their championship.
Alex Triplet, he's been the hero today. Can he do it one more time?
Oh,
no,
no,
sends it long.
And
as we approach even closer, 13-12 now, the lead cut to 1.
And that's just unfortunate there. As I was saying, the serves down the stretch become more and more crucial to the outcome of this game.
Man, is this close, Cooper. Holy crap, man.
This has been an entertaining one.
This is tight. Fellows sends it over. Ward, the set to Vesley. Comes off.
That's the student body president right there. What a point for the Hounds.
Using his executive authority on that one. No way to stop it. Spalding couldn't, and it is 1
use a timeout.
1 point away, the Hounds are from going back to an MIAA final. That's all it is, and it'll rest on the shoulders of Joe Hutzler. Sends it over. The set. And now Lawrence is set for Roth. Met at the net. Can anybody get there? No. 14-13. The Hounds still a point away, but now it'll be Spalding's serve, and you talked about the importance of that serve, Cooper.
Yeah, the one thing Spalding cannot do here is have a service error. Also, if the serve isn't good enough, it could be a bump set spike. It could be as simple as that to end it and send them to the final.
And the fans are ready. Here it is. Over.
Bump.
Taken by Choi. The set. Sent over. Vesley wins it.
Bump, set, spike, and Gilman advances to the finals, hoping to defend the championship. Wow, what a game.
You called it, Cooper. Bump, set, and spike.
Sometimes
and it's game, set, and match.
Sometimes it's just simple as that. Wow.
And the fans are loving it. So the Hounds will go to the MIAA final back-to-back years. They defeat the Archbishop Spalding Cavaliers 3-2 in an intense 5th set and an intense match.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys all for tuning in. This was a great game, and this is our last broadcast of the fall season.
Certainly sent us out in style, Cooper.
Yep, certainly sent us out in style. Please tune in for the winter season. We'll have basketball, wrestling, and swimming, and we'll see you in the next one here.
One more time, thank you everybody for watching, and have a good night. The
Thank you so
Hounds
much.
are going to the final.